Yo, what is going on, y'all? I'm Cavell Anderson, and we are back with another Veve and Ecomi video. And this one, we're actually going to be going over a video a couple of you all recommended to me. So people have been worried about a marketplace crash, and apparently Stan Alpha's video is one that you all wanted me to check out. So yeah, I'm going to be seeing what Stan Alpha has to say about it. Obviously, he's not a hater; he's a collector. He's part of the community. So yeah, he's gonna have like a decent train of thought for whatever he's talking about in this video. So I'm gonna check it out, see my opinions on it. A lot of people wanted to hear what I had to say, so yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Be sure to drop that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're new, turn on notifications so you stay updated, and let's just jump right into it.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the
Yo, his mic is so crispy, bro. Like everybody got better mic. Listen, my mic it be like that, bro.
Staying Alpha channel, guys. So the Veve NFTs can come crashing soon, and some of them will crash. Okay, so right now, guys, if you're looking at this image, you're seeing the Ghostbuster logo, right? Which was a secret rare, 9.9K, $10,000, right? Don't get mad at me. I'm always going to tell you the truth, but some of these NFTs will come down crashing. So what are you talking about, Alpha? Let's get into this.
So he thinks that they're going to come crashing down. I wonder, like, why? What's his logic?
What's going on, everyone? Go ahead, share this video, like this video, comment down below, like and subscribe. So I'm sorry to break it to some of you guys on here, all right? When you guys invest into anything, read the good and also read the bad. But besides reading, come to an understanding on what is going on. I'm going to be playing some audio that Geomet supported and provided me as well that actually comes from Reese from Ecomi, all right? But what is it that I'm talking about? As we're exploring the Veve platform, we're seeing these NFTs that they cost a lot of money. From the Ghostbuster secret rare logo, right? The gold collectible here that we're looking at, from $9.9 to $10,800 to the latest drops as well. You have the Lucky Rabbit, which is now going for around $1.7, $1.8 thousand, $2,000. You have the Dragon Girl, $1.8 thousand, all the way to 2.2, 2.3, 2.5. All depends on the edition numbers. You got your Batman Rezos. You have the Platinum Ghostbuster as well, right? Fetching similar to the gold one, $9.2, $10,000, $13,000 plus, and many more collectibles, guys, that as you keep browsing them through, right, they're worth a lot of money. This Harley Quinn, $310, is one of the lower ends Harley Quinns, because if you look at the other Harley Quinns, like this one, is fetching for 5.7K minimum, okay? But what's going to happen and what's going to cause this crash? What's going to cause this crash is that some of these NFTs, you will not be able to outsource them, okay? Veve clearly told the licensors that Veve is a closed ecosystem. And due to this, big NFT investors are not touching Veve.
I don't know if they necessarily said that. I know that they said some of the license, because they said they've talked about it with some of the licensors, and some of them were not open to it at the beginning, and some of them said that they were on board with it being taken off the platform immediately. Like, so some of them were on board instantly. Others, you need more convincing. But it's the same way that Veve went about kind of like convincing people to join on board the whole NFT platform as a whole. I don't think that with any of these projects is completely off the table, because the fact of the matter is these companies and licensors want to make money. They want to make money, so they're going to do what's most beneficial to make money. They just really, it was hard enough getting them to understand NFTs and letting Veve do this with their NFTs and their IPs. Now Veve is starting to generate more money. They're selling out consistently. Like Veve is going to be taken a lot more serious by these brands, because Veve is not just pitching them; they have proof of concept. So before they got approved based upon their concept, now they can prove that they were right when it came to their concept. So I think a lot of these brands are going to be a lot more lenient towards them and letting them do the things that they want to do and the things that they see fit. That's just my personal opinion. But yeah, so I don't think that that's off the table necessarily for any brand. I don't remember them saying that was like some brands just will not ever be able to. Won't ever be able to do that. They said it's going to take time to really for certain brands to understand. So, and I think that they are going to understand, or they're going to miss out on money and this opportunity. Like, and I mean, this is how it goes.
Okay, because they are not able to outsource their NFT. So, when we cross that bridge, when Veve actually goes on to immutable, and we're on with the Ethereum chain, then some of these NFTs will be able to go to OpenSeas and most likely to individual wallets. And it's good that it goes to individual wallets because if Veve ever gets hacked, it's sitting securely with you in your wallet. The same as when you're transferring cryptocurrency to your Trust wallet, to your Ledger, and Plus, right? That's what the wallet is for. So this crash is gonna come, guys, because when we move on over to OpenSeas and Immutable X, what happens when they tell you, guess what, guys? The Batman Rezo, you're not able to transfer it out due to the licensor not agreeing to it. The licensor has to give Veve the permission for these NFTs to be outsourced somewhere else. So what's gonna happen to the Rezos? What's gonna happen to the Ghostbuster logos?
I see where he's getting at. He thinks that it's going to go down in value because you can't take them off the platform. But honestly, I don't think that at all. I don't think that being able to take it off the platform is going to be that impactful. You have to understand the people right now that's crying about this is crypto people. Like this new crypto wave has everybody on this whole soapbox. Oh, we need to be decentralized. We need to be able to have our true ownership. We need this is all crypto people. This is crypto. That's a crypto mindset. Collectors, they want their collectibles and they want to be able to have an experience with their collectibles. They are here for their collectible to be in Disney World. That's basically what it is. Like this is going to be the experience built around these collectibles. So a lot of these just true collectors that Veve is going to be attracting, they're not going to have any interest in just putting it on OpenSea or sitting it on OpenSea or sitting it in some wallet somewhere. They're going to be here to enjoy this NFT, take pictures with their kids, make funny TikTok type videos, and play mini games with the family, and just the whole experience that Veve creates. So I think that you got to understand that this is not just about the crypto people. Like the crypto people at a certain point are going to become completely irrelevant to this project. It's going to become a point where we have Veve people, and Veve people are going to be deciding what something is valued at. Now, yes, crypto people are going, like what you have to understand is that it's not true value. The value that these things are being listed at right now, it's not the true value of what these things are going to be worth in the future. The reason being is because the majority of the people holding these NFTs are crypto bulls. So that means that the true consumer, we don't know what they're going to be willing to pay for this stuff. We don't know if they're going to be willing to pay more for certain things or less for certain things. And the ones who truly love these collectibles are going to be the ones setting the price for them. Like it's all about demand, supply and demand. So yeah, I don't see it as like, oh, if we can't take it off of if we can't put it on OpenSea and stuff like that, that's going to make the collectible less valuable. No, because the average Veve user is not going to be putting it on OpenSea anyway. A lot of these people are not going to get into it mainly because of crypto. It's just like they get to collect. They get the experience that comes with it, the Veveverse. You take it off of Veve, you lose the experience. You lose the experience. You lose so much. And honestly, Veve is going to be the king of NFTs, especially 3D NFTs. So this is where you want to be with your 3D NFT. You want to be on Veve with it. So honestly, I think if anything, certain NFTs not being able to be taken off the platform, that's just going to boost its value because you can only find that on Veve. You can only use that on Veve. Now, obviously, to stay true to the nature of NFTs and to stay true to the nature of crypto, they're allowing you to put it on OpenSea, but honestly, I don't think that that's a feature that's going to be used as much as people think. I think that it's mainly going to be used by crypto people, and this whole overall experience is just going to be like that. That's what the casual consumer is going to be doing. So yeah, I don't see this as a big deal that's going to actually do like crash the marketplace or anything. I mean, in the short term, like I said, it's the same thing with Omi. In the short term, yes, as long as crypto people are running the show, crypto people are babies. They're going to find something to cry about, something to complain about, and they're going to do something stupid. They're going to lose faith in the project, sell things at stupid prices and stuff like that. This is just the nature of the crypto industry. The crypto industry moves so fast. Most of the people in crypto want quick opportunities, quick returns, quick money, and they don't have patience. So this is, yes, like there's going to be some shakiness around here, but ultimately this is nothing to worry about, especially in the long term. I can't imagine a VV user is going to actually care. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I don't think a VV user is going to care, because me, coming from the perspective of being for instance, Pokemon fan. If they get Pokemon and I can't take it off the platform, why would I want to take it off the platform? First off, I just want to I want to buy it simply to enjoy the experience, and then if I want to flip it, I can sell it in VV's secondary market. Why take it anywhere else? It's like there's no logical reason that I would need to take it anywhere else. Like, okay, yeah, protect it, put it in a wallet, but honestly, I feel like VV is such a strong company that it's much more likely that I'll lose my wallet or something than it is that VV is going to like lose all their collectibles or get hacked so bad that everything is lost, something like that. I think that they're putting a lot of time and effort into security. So, yeah, I don't think that it's going to go as he kind of thinks in that regard. But let's see what else he says.
What's going to happen to maybe the Dragon Girl, right? If they do not get acceptance from the licensors, these NFTs are going to go ahead and drop down. Hate me for it, love me for it, but I'm going to tell you the truth how it is. Okay? Right now, the collectibles, yeah, they're sky high. Look at the Ghostbuster logo, $10,000. The Eduardo Rizzo's $3,000, $4,000. But guys,
and I will be honest with you all. That's not that was never the true value. You have to think about this. That was never the true value. Anything you see in the marketplace right now, that's not the true value. The true value of these things is set, like all the Ghostbusters NFTs, the Ghostbusters fans have to be willing to pay that. This is what crypto people think that, oh, Ghostbusters, this is a decent sized brand, it's known, we should be able to get this much for it. And then other crypto people are like, you know what, I agree with that price, let me buy this. So things are selling for these crazy prices because crypto people feel like this is what's going to happen. Realistically, we don't know what's going to be priced where until they advertise these Ghostbusters NFTs and bring in a million Ghostbusters fans. Then the Batman NFTs bring in 1 million Batman fans. Like, these are the people that's going to choose where the price is. Because if you got all these things listed at $10,000, you bring on 1,000 Ghostbusters fans and not one of those things sell, you know you got to drop the price of those because that's not the value of it. Yes, people are going to be upset, especially the early investors who thought that, oh, we could get $10,000 for this. But at some point, it may be dropped down to something like $500 because that's the only thing that that's the only price people are going to be willing to pay for it. So yeah, I mean, it could come down in that sense, but these prices of the market are not set in stone right now. The people, the fans decide what the price is going to be priced at. Right now, there's very few fans actually on the platform deciding prices. These are crypto bulls deciding the prices. So things are going to change at some point, especially when you get more users here. Things are going to gradually change. So, yeah.
When this news hit on which collectibles you're able to outsource, some collectibles are going to go ahead and drop. And the same way that some collectibles are going to drop, some might actually go ahead and rise up.
I don't think so, because there's no benefit, like there's no real benefit to taking it off of VV. So yeah, like I get what he's saying. I get his mindset. I get how he's thinking about it. And that honestly, I disagree mainly because I don't think of this from the crypto perspective. I see this as this is all crypto concerns. Having the freedom to take your ownership and stuff like this is all crypto concerns. I don't feel like the average consumer gives a shit about anything crypto related, to be completely honest. Anything these crypto people believe in, I don't think that the average consumer who's going to be boosting everything on VV, I don't think that they give the slightest shit about any of this, to be completely honest with you. So that's just my mindset when it comes down to it, because in Fortnite, for instance, you got people buying all types of skins and stuff like that. They don't give a shit if you can take that skin from Fortnite and put it in Call of Duty. They don't care about that. They just want to use their skin, run around in the Fortnite metaverse and have fun with their friends. That's as far as it goes. People, when you have a good solid platform and you are the king, like Fortnite is the king of what it does. VV is the king of what it does. People is going to enjoy the platform for the simple fact that it's an amazing platform that has a lot to offer. So I think this is just this feature is really just something being thrown in here for all the crypto people who want to say it's not a real NFT. It's not like all the crypto people crying. But in reality, this is why I really tune out the crypto side for the most part. It's like they don't matter. Crypto people, like just strictly crypto bulls don't matter. They're going to be irrelevant and obsolete soon enough. So yeah, overall, my opinion, that's my opinion on it. I don't think this is going to be as impactful as he thinks. That's just my personal opinion. Obviously, it's all speculation, but I don't think the average consumer gives a shit.
Right? Because if I'm not able to transfer my Rezo, but I'm able to transfer, I don't know, Buttercup from Cartoon Network, right? I'm pretty sure Buttercup is going to go ahead and climb up some more because I'm able to outsource it. And
outsource it where, though? Where are you going to take Buttercup? Like, where are you going to put Buttercup at? You're going to sit her in a wallet, let her sit there and collect freaking internet dust? Like, where are you going to put her at? Like, the place to be with your collectible is Veve and in the Veveverse. It's like, why would you put her in a wallet? Why would you put her on OpenSea? I mean, yeah, you're going to have people doing it in order just to promote Veve, but then again, I don't think that the average consumer and user of Veve is going to just be trying to go around and promote Veve. I think that that's a thing that us crypto people like want to do because we want to see the project move as quickly as possible. But the average consumer is just going to be there to enjoy the experience.
Conspiracy theory. On OpenSeas, we have so much copyright infringement. A lot. So what happens when you actually get some real licensable, right? NFTs going to OpenSeas. Those are actually licensed items. But then OpenSeas might actually just get rid of a lot of the copyright infringement NFTs that they actually have. So I really think that the value will go up to the ones that are open source.
I agree with that point. That's a point. If OpenSea removes all the fraudulent NFTs and real NFTs will actually stand out. So a Veve collectible on OpenSea would benefit from that in a sense. But at the same time, it's like Veve is still the place to be. And being on OpenSea, that's mainly going to get you other crypto bulls. Other crypto bulls and NFT investors, more so than collectors. I feel like collectors and gamers and people who just enjoy these brands are much more impactful than crypto people. So, yeah, I mean, OpenSea is just going to attract more crypto people, in my opinion. And, yeah, those are not the people. That's not the target audience of Veve. So, I mean, even though it's cool to have crypto people in here, obviously it's more money. It's fast money because crypto people invest a lot. I mean, eventually, like once we get the casual people in here, they're going to be investing just as much just because they absolutely love Veve and love the experience that Veve offers. So, yeah.
Now, doesn't mean that Veve is dead. Okay? That doesn't mean that Veve is dead and it sucks. If the Veveverse turns out to be awesome, then we might just actually have other projects come into Veve, right? For example, NBA Top Shots or Crypto Kittens and much more.
That I don't know about either because Veve is the king. So Veve isn't trying to be OpenSea as well. So I don't know. Veve isn't trying to be OpenSea, so they're trying to have premium collectibles. If Veve wants to set the standard and say everything that we touch is premium, then especially like because Veve has the same partnership as some of these other brands. Like some of them have the similar partnership. So let's say another company comes out making NFL NFTs. They would never put that on Veve because Veve is going to have its own NFL NFTs. And for all we know that Veve could have some some NBA NFTs. So I don't feel like Veve actually needs to bring anything offsite onto Veve. Because what are you going to do besides maybe throw it in a slot in your showroom? And then it's not going to really match the showroom because these other NFTs are not created as good as Veve's NFTs. So, yeah, it's not really... I don't know, like, in theory, crypto people, I know they want to be able to take stuff off platforms, throw it everywhere, bring it here, bring it there. I know that that's what crypto people want, but I don't know that that's what the consumer wants. And the consumer is the ones who's going to be making everybody money. So I feel like they're the important ones, and they are going to decide this. But that's just my thoughts. My thought is Veve is premium. So why would they need other things brought onto the platform? Why would they need to open the platform up to other stuff? So yeah, that's just my thoughts.
They might be part of the Vverse, and you might want them to come to Vverse so you could actually put them onto your showcase. So this is not for you guys to get mad. It's just for you guys to stop being closed-minded and stop listening to all these other influencers that are giving you the promises of Veve, because I'm going to always give you the real. So up next, I want to play an audio, guys, from Reese himself. All right, we covered Immutable X. That should be coming hopefully sometimes in August, which is going to run on the Ethereum blockchain. We should be expecting OpenSea's, the wallet, why it is important, the licensor agreement that Veve, yes, they do have a license agreement from DC Comics, Cartoon Networks, and so much more. But they also need the licensors to agree to outsource these NFTs. As Veve disclosed that Veve is a closed ecosystem. So Veve, show us the list. What NFTs are we actually going to be able to outsource?
I think honestly, showing the list at this stage, all it's going to do is just cause a bunch of unnecessary FUD, because we already know crypto people are going to find something to bitch about. They could say the Mormocorno can't be taken off the platform, and somebody's going to be in this community crying as if they actually cared that the Mormocorno couldn't be taken off. They're like, oh, I bought this useless one, blah, blah, blah. Like somebody's going to be doing it just for the sake of being toxic. So it's like, this is just opening the floodgates for more FUD to be spread. I think Veve needs to worry about the important things, like getting the true fans of these brands on here so they can decide if they actually even give a shit that these things can be taken off, which I think the majority will not. So,
because DC Comics, like the Eduardo Rizzo's Batman, I'm pretty sure you guys already had that license from long before, as that is the first drop of Veve, right? Series 1. Now, I'm pretty sure that you have licensors agreement, for example, for the choices. I'm pretty sure you have that already coming, because you already know these NFTs are going to get outsourced. So now all the new agreements that you're getting now and dropping now, I'm pretty sure.
This is where we will see benefits, though. Artist Alley. I think Artist Alley, it will benefit a lot from taking it off of just Veve and putting it other places. I think Artist Alley is where we can see, because brands like the super premium brands like Marvel and Disney and Jurassic Park, this stuff I don't think is going to be as beneficial taking it off platform. But Artist Alley things, stuff that collectors and people like investors and things like that, like the stuff that they collect, yeah, that's going to benefit a lot from like being put on OpenSea. So I feel like Veve has different sides already, to be completely honest. So yeah,
that you're trying to work with them beforehand, before this problem actually arises. So licensor agreement is very important. And then the Veveverse. The Veveverse could actually bump up Veve if it turns out to be real great. I don't get why this is just coming out now. It's been out. It's been out, Taylor Harris. You just got to pay attention.
Yeah, this has been, people have known this for the longest. It's not that big of a deal, to be completely honest. It's never been that big of a deal. Only other crypto people have been criticizing this. You don't hear a fan of Batman saying, man, I wish I could take this off of Veve. It's like, what are you going to do with it off of Veve? Like a casual user would not even know what to do with this off of Veve, or how to securely take it off of Veve. Like, keep in mind, the average user of Veve, their target audience is not going to have a crypto wallet. They're not going, like, they're going to be using a credit card, buying Omi using a credit card, and buying collectibles using a credit card. They're not going to know anything about all the back end crypto, Omi, or any of that. So taking that into consideration, these are a lot of extreme steps that casuals just won't care about.
All right. And again, you guys hear all this good news about Veve, but I'm going to give it to you with the real. And sometimes, you know, I get to lose support from companies and individuals because they don't like what I got to say in the microphone, but it's okay. Welcome to the Staying Alpha Show. So up next, guys, let me go ahead and play the audio from Reese on a recent AM. Goes thanks to Geomet. Guys, join the Discord channel. Geomet always delivering phenomenal information. All right. So Geomet, much love to you, bro. So let me play this audio clip, guys, coming from Reese itself.
We can bring the walls down, as we say, because
let me bring it back.
So when we move to immutable, we can bring the walls down, as we say, because it gives you a lot more opportunity. Right now, you can't. There's nothing that uses or accepts a Go 721 NFT, right? So they just stay within the platform. But the ability to move them off the platform will come down to each licensor or each artist and whether they're comfortable with it. Now we kind of
again, the outsourcing will depend on individual licensors if they're comfortable with it.
Reiterate this all the time, that we strongly believe that is where the industry is heading, and that eventually they will all make that choice.
Yeah, see, so that's the important part. The industry is heading that way. You see, the industry was headed to NFTs, and they were forced to get on board the NFT train. If the industry is heading towards that outsourcing, then that's where it's going to go.
So they're hoping, right, for the greater good, that eventually they will accept.
There's a lot of reasons for that. The main one being, you can get a perpetual royalty from these kind of collectibles programmed into it, right? So eventually, I think they will all take that path, but it will take quite a while to establish those contracts, establish the legalese that has to be rewritten to allow that kind of relationship.
So they already have a contract, you could say, set in place with the licensors. So what they have to do now for the initial licensors is go back, rewrite the contracts, right, to meet legal requirements for these collectibles to actually be outsourced. So they're hoping for the best. Again, Veve, show us your list. Which of these NFTs could be outsourced? I want to see the list, because if I'm investing in this and people are buying off the market, $5,000 collectibles, $6,000, $8,000 collectibles, I think we want to see the list.
I think I get where he's going with this. I get his point, but at the same time, people are buying collectibles that's not at the true value anyway. These are random crypto people setting these values. What these things are actually going to be valued at is what the market sets it at. Like what the true consumers and fans of these brands sets it at. So 5,000, 10,000, like, of course, this is random people setting these prices who don't even care about these brands. They're just here for flips. This is flips, and then you have whales manipulating the market saying, this is what I want this NFT priced at. None of this is going to be like, and then even getting this list, seeing what, that does not prove value either, because you don't have the true fans giving their actual input on it. So this list changes nothing. Having the list, it does not change the fact that the prices are more than likely off in the market, or not having the list, like having or having it, not having it or having it, neither one of that really changes anything. The prices are more than likely off in the market. So yeah, I don't think this is really a big deal at all. I don't think that this is a heavy hitting topic, to be honest.
So it will come down to the licensors as to whether you can send them off to OpenSea or something like that. Now, some licensors will go straight to it. It just makes sense, and some are a lot more fluid. It will be easier for some to do it than others. Like some of the bigger companies obviously do way more, not even due diligence at this point, but they have to approve anywhere that your products are available and how you can use their IP and that kind of.
I'm assuming that the Artist Alley people are going straight to having it open because it makes the most sense for them. As far as the IPs, if Veve is everything that it promises, it may not make that much sense for the IPs. So that could be shaky, the bigger IPs. So yeah,
kind of thing. And part of the stipulation with bringing them on board in the first place was that it was this closed ecosystem, right?
So as Reese is saying, part of the stipulation that brought all these licensors is that Veve was a closed ecosystem. Okay, closed. So I'm pretty sure some licensors heard that and agreed to it. But now that, you want DC Comics to outsource the collectibles, it's like, wait a minute, are they really going to go ahead and do that? Because
you see how much money Veve is bringing them? Yes, they're going to go ahead and do that. They're going to go ahead and do that if it's in the best interest. I think that Veve would have to prove the benefit of doing that. And that's the thing. I know the crypto people are going to be mad and upset about it, but the crypto people and their opinions are completely irrelevant. I think the crypto people are going to be mad and upset, but from a business perspective, I would want Veve to prove that there is actually value in taking it off the platform. Because if Veve is what it promises, there's not going to be any value. It's going to be devaluing, taking it off the platform. So, I mean, that's just my thought, my perspective. It's going to be like taking a car off the lot. Once you take it off of Veve, it does not have as much value out there because it's just a still 3D collectible at that point, as opposed to within Veve, it may unlock a mini game. It may unlock the ability to do this or do that, or it may be worth this in the marketplace. While out there, it's the wild, wild west. Like, what is this collectible at that point? So yeah,
DC Comics, Marvel might lose business on their end. At the end of the day, it's all about business, right? So it's going to be very interesting which licensors actually accept to the Veve terms of outsourcing your NFTs.
All right, y'all. So there we have it, man. This was interesting. It definitely was an interesting video, interesting perspective. I think that this you all have my perspective at this point. It's pretty much the same thing. It's not really going to change. If you all want to keep watching and check out the rest of the video, be sure to subscribe to Stan Alpha, his YouTube channel. That's his name, Stan Alpha. But yeah, in my opinion, it's not really that big of a deal at all. And yeah, I don't think that this is something that people need to be concerned about, worried about, or even really care about. And I think that, like, I know he's asking for the list and things like that. And it's cool wanting to, like, try to stand up for the people and fight for the people or something. But I mean, it honestly is going to do more harm than good, because I think it's going to cause an unrealistic expectation that people actually want to bring their things off the platform to begin with. When in reality, this is meant to be consumer friendly, so people don't have to know about crypto. People don't even have to know about any of this stuff. So that kind of goes against what Veve actually stands for and what's going to make Veve super successful to begin with. So all the prices in the marketplace, keep in mind all the prices in the marketplace right now, they're all fake and made up regardless. These fans are not on Veve setting these prices. They're not setting the demand. These are crypto people setting it to where it's at, and then those of us here, we FOMO in, we buy something that we think is going to be super valuable down the line. None of us actually know. We don't have the people on the Veve app setting value yet. So that's my thoughts. Let me know what you all think in the comment section down below. Be sure to drop that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Peace out, y'all.